No, injuries continue, just Joleon and Nastasic and Richard Wright, but he's almost ready.
How far away do you think Jovetic and Nastasic are?
I suppose that both of them will be next week ready.
A lot of speculation today regarding the future of some of the English players in the squad, Richards and Lescott notably. What's your view? Are they likely to leave in the summer?
No, I don't know what the speculations. I think that in every game I try to make the 11 start. I think that it's better for that game, the same that the whole year. In this case, maybe it was a casualty, but we are not English player in the 11 started, but I think that all of them are very important for the squad.
Do you sense, though, that those players are unsettled, and does that cause you any problems?
Pardon?
Do you sense that those players are unsettled, maybe want to leave, and does that cause any problems within the dressing room?
No. I don't think that they have any problem. They feel also important part of what we have done so far, and they will be also important in the future from now till the end of the season.
What about the situation now regarding Micah Richards' contract? Is he refusing to sign at the moment? Can you tell us any more?
I can't answer now about that. He has 1 year. He has 1 year more contract here at the club, so that's not the important thing at this moment. I think the important thing is Wigan.
Are you looking to get him to stay longer then?
I repeat, it's not the moment to talk about those uses.
How does the game against Barcelona affect your team selection this weekend?
No, we are just thinking in the game against Wigan. We know it's a tough game. It's not an easy game. They are playing very well. They are winning. They win all their last matches. So when we finish on Sunday the FA Cup, we will just start thinking about Barcelona.
Is it a very different Wigan side, do you think, to the one that you faced earlier in the Community Shield?
I think it's very, very different. We play against. It's very difficult. We play against them at the beginning of the FA Cup also, but I think that today is a different team and it's a difficult team.
Would you say then that you're not necessarily looking at the Champions League as a priority?
No, I'm looking to every competition with the same importance. Today, on Sunday, we have to play FA Cup, so we are thinking about the FA Cup. When we finish that, we will try to make a good match against Barcelona to have our revenge and to try to continue in Champions.
The other rumour, by the way, is a link with Lionel Messi.
What happened?
The other rumour today was a link with Lionel Messi, a bid in the summer.
Yes,
What's your view on that?
Just rumours.
And finally, obviously, I don't know what you know about Wigan's manager Uwe Rosler, but the time that he had at Manchester City.
Yes, I know that. I know he has an important link with this club also, but now he's the manager of Wigan and he will want to win.
Manuel, a couple of times in the cup runs, both in the League Cup and the FA Cup, your teams have taken some time to find their gear, to get to how you like them to play. Have you found that, and why is that sometimes?
Well, because not all the teams play exactly the same every time. Maybe it's not easy for us to play against different teams in the way we always want to do it. But I think it's very important to continue trying to play in the same way. I think that the final of the Capital One was one example about that. We were not in our best day. We tried to play in the way we always do. But with patience and with constance, I think that we scored at the end 3 goals.
And obviously Sergio came back into the starting lineup for you. How's his week been? How's he reacted after that football?
I think that it was very useful for Sergio to play the 15 or 55 minutes with his national squad. He also played the same amounts of minutes, or similar amount of minutes in the final. So every match that he will improve.
Okay. Do you take lessons from the Watford game in the Cup when the Championship side came, and maybe did you underestimate them, and is that the situation you've spoken to the players about for the Wigan game?
I think we always have lessons for different things, for bad things and for good things, and Watford was an important lesson in that moment, but every game is different. We can expect that we'll have the same problems against Waldorf. Maybe it's a different team. Maybe we have another kinds of problems. But the most important thing is to try our team to make a good performance, because If not, I am absolutely sure that we are not going to win.
And it is the cup holders coming to the Etihad, of course, Wigan beating City in the final, and Uwe Rosler. With the attention that he'll get from City fans, is that something that you've experienced before with opposing managers?
Well, maybe it's not a usual. It's not a usual match because as both things that you said, but I am sure that we are just thinking to win this match, and all the other things leave it outside.
And you'll be back at Wembley if you do. You enjoyed your Wembley experience so
Yes,
far.
of course. I think it's I enjoyed to win a title everywhere, but I think that to win a title in Wembley has a special thing. Of course, all the players know that if we win next Sunday, we are now in semi-final in Wembley. And as I said from the beginning of the season, we'll try to play every competition with no purity for one for another. And I think it will be very good for the team if we can reach a semi-final.
And finally, there is so much pressure, obviously, on you to deliver trophies, going for 3 domestically, maybe the Champions League as well. That pressure, we've seen this week, managers can be under a lot of pressure. How hard is it to keep you cool in games? Is it something that maybe you have to think about?
This for me is very important to work always under pressure. But we are not trying to think that if we are going to win all the domestic titles or international titles, we are just thinking to win every match. That's why I think that it's a merit from the squad to be at this time with the season in the last 2 months to have chances in all the competition. But it's not a target that we are under pressure to do it. The only pressure that we have is to win next Sunday.
But during games, is it easy to keep your cool? I mean, again, lot's been said about managers not keeping their cool. I mean, do you find it particularly hard keeping your cool at times?
No, I don't think it's hard. I think that's a motivation for us.
Manuel, apparently Edin Dzeko was unhappy about playing 90 minutes for Bosnia in midweek. Is there a problem with his fitness at all?
With Edin Dzeko?
Yeah.
No, there's no problem at all with him. He today working just in recovery, but it's also important to try to equalize. They are not all the players exactly the same, but I think that Edin had played a lot of minutes in the last 2 months, so maybe he doesn't have any problem to do it in the future.
Okay, and last week UEFA imposed a touchline ban. What was your reaction to that?
About what?
The UEFA's touchline ban.
I repeat, I don't think that I deserve 3 games or 2 games. I said 2 days after in my press conference that I was wrong in the way I did it, but I continue saying that it was not a penalty and that decided the game, but in a bad day. But I don't want to continue. If they decide that is the punishment for me, I will see what I will going to do in the future.